The saying "the market is always right" is widely used, and while it can serve a purpose, it's ultimately flawed. Many traders use this phrase to manage risk and avoid making excuses when they lose a trade, and in that sense, it's helpful. By accepting losses without blaming the market, you can avoid falling into a victim mentality and stop justifying bad decisions. However, the idea that the market is always right doesn't hold up when we look at the bigger picture. Markets must be wrong sometimes, especially in extreme situations like bubbles or crashes. Think about Bitcoin in 2021. It went from $10K to $60K in a few months. Or take Solana, which shot up from $30 to $240 in weeks. And historically, there's the dot-com bubble in 2000, the 1929 crash, or the 1987 stock market bubble, just to name a few. In each case, the market was wildly wrong for a period of time. If the market were truly always right, we wouldn't see such irrational price movements. Whether it's a bubble or a crash, the fact that the market can move so rapidly up or down proves that human emotion plays a huge role in how assets are priced. And on a smaller, minute-by-minute level, the market is constantly wrong. This is why traders can profit from tiny inefficiencies, which is the foundation of strategies like high-frequency trading. Jim Simons, the founder of Renaissance Technologies, made billions by exploiting these inefficiencies. If the market were always perfectly efficient, there wouldn't be an opportunity for traders like him to succeed year after year. It's also important to understand George Soros's concept of reflexivity, the idea that market prices deviate significantly from fundamental value due to feedback loops driven by human psychology. People see an asset going up and believe it'll keep going, so they buy more, driving the price even higher. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy until the bubble bursts. In this way, market psychology feeds on itself and amplifies mispricing. Recognizing that the market is often wrong should give you confidence as a trader. If the market were always right, there would be no profit to make. News and data would already be priced in by the time you could react. But the fact that the market is emotional and often mispriced means you can find opportunities by identifying major imbalances. These imbalances don't always mean a massive market bubble. They can happen on a smaller scale, like when economic data, such as CPI or employment figures, comes out. You'll often see rapid price movements as people react emotionally to the news. For instance, Bitcoin could be trading in a tight range for days, and then suddenly dump or spike within minutes when the data is released. The market was clearly mispriced before, and often it overreacts after, leaving a window of opportunity. Whether you're trading on a short time frame or a long one, your goal is to spot these moments when the market is oversold, overbought, or emotionally driven. Sudden dumps or rallies can lead to irrational behavior, creating opportunities for profit. On a larger scale, bull market bubbles or deep crashes also provide openings as people panic or chase gains with fear or greed. However, most of the time, the market isn't making wild moves. It's not constantly in a state of panic or euphoria. The real opportunities come only a handful of times a year, or maybe a few times a month on smaller time frames. The key is being patient and selective. If you're patient enough, those moments when the market is clearly wrong will present themselves, and that's when you strike. So, while the phrase, "the market is always right," can help you take accountability for your decisions, always remember that the market, driven by human emotions, can and often will be wrong. And that's where the real opportunity lies. The law of the universe operates on a simple but powerful principle. What you give, you will receive in return. When you give freely, whether it's kindness, effort, or resources, the universe mirrors that energy back to you. It's a cycle of abundance, where generosity attracts prosperity and positivity. The more you invest in others and the world around you, the more you create opportunities for blessings to flow into your life. So by living with an open heart and mind, you align yourself with this natural law, unlocking the potential for success and fulfillment. Thank you for watching. God bless.